Hi planners, thanks so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. It's me, Chloe from Chloetry Plans, and in this video, I'm going to share some items from the brand new back to school collection from Erin Condren. Let's not waste any time and get right into this video. If you're a new viewer, welcome to my channel. If you're a True Blue subscriber, welcome back. Make sure you go ahead and comment a blue heart emoji in the comments below. If you're a True Blue subscriber, so I know and I can talk with you all in the comments. I'm really excited to share this collection with you. So I want to start with the notebook and planner I was sent from this collection. First, we have this kids activity tracker. This has a teal colored and multicolored, I should say, cover on it with a clear coil here. The clear coil option is not an option for most of the notebooks, but for the kids notebooks, they do bring them in and you can have that clear option. I don't think you can change it, so it does come like this standard. When you open it up, you have this side of the inside cover, and then you have my activity tracker on the other side. And it does have the 3 tabs here. And when you open it up, you first start with activity. So my activity, when I started it, when I do this activity, where I do this activity, supplies I need, favorite part, skills I want to learn. And I think this is great for helping students, children to be able to really break down what all goes into an activity. I think sometimes I'm not a parent, but I've been a child before, and I think you just think that things, just appear magnificently, and you don't realize that things take steps and goals take steps and things like that. So I think this is cool to be able to break that down for a kid, depending on the age, of course. And then you move into the skill tracker. This, of course, can also be used for adults if it's something that you feel like you could find useful. We all have different goals and activities we do as adults, even more so than kids most of the time. So if you want to do that, you can. And then it has this activity log to kind of do a reflection at the end of the week. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to do a quick little flip through. And what I like is that it's a really cool way to kind of rate the week, say what you practiced, what you accomplished. And I know it's a back to school collection, but I think this would actually work really well for summer as well, to keep students, kids on task throughout the summer and to keep those goals in mind. There are no special pages in the back of the notebook, and this is how the back cover looks. Next, we have the 3M sticky notebook. I actually really like the color blends type look, but it's pastel, so that's really cute. I like that design. When you open it up, you have quite a few sticky notes in here. So you have the important section. You also have a little section with flags, which is really nice, especially if you're a student, to be able to flag different things. I actually have a project that I'm working on right now, and I will be using these flags for that project. So they do come in handy. And then you also have the today open priorities, or top priorities, I should say, part over here. So you have the top priorities at the top, and then you have a little to-do list, and then you have a blank section at the bottom. And I actually really like this layout. I actually have a top priorities notebook or sticky note from another collab or another release that Erin Condren had, and I loved it. So I'm excited to have another one because that one is also kind of running out. So excited about this notebook. I think it'll be really useful, especially if you're a note person like myself, and I plan on taking this to work because I feel like it'll be most useful there. I was thinking this could also be useful for a student at school, right? They come home, they write down their top priorities after school to be able to get organized with whatever homework they may have or assignments they need to work on. So I think this is nice for that as well. And then the important part, it has the today, tomorrow, later. I think it would be kind of nice to use these in a notebook or a book for school if your student is not quite ready for a full planner. Now, for those who are ready for a full planner, we have the student planner here, the academic planner, I should say. And what I really like about it is that it did come with this vegan leather cover, the removable one. And I think they sent this to us affiliates for review. But of course, you have this option as well. You can make your cover vegan leather. So if you're looking for something a little bit more luxe and plush, I definitely recommend this cover. It also comes in this wisteria color, which I think is really pretty. So this is more gray, this is more purple, and of course they're removable. So you can change them out, swap out the color, or if it just gets damaged or banged up with day-to-day use, you can always buy a new one to refresh your planner. So I definitely recommend checking out these vegan leather covers. I like them. 2 out of 3 so far. I like the colors, so you can definitely check those options out. And when you open this planner, you have the academic planner here, the first page with the name. And then when you open it up, you have this really pretty floral print. We've seen this print before. I actually have a cover with this print. And I'm just gonna do a quick little flip through so you can see the different pages this planner has to offer. From what I can see, each page pretty much looks the same, each monthly spread. You can see the flowers at the top here look a little bit different in the following month, but not much. So not a considerable difference. And then again, same thing with the dashboard. They're all floral. Not a considerable difference with the design here. You see it's like shifted around a little bit, but this one says, be thankful, be grateful, be hopeful. This one says, the world is better with you in it. So, you know, nice little inspirational quotes for each month. And I do also like that they have the a few notebook pages at the end of the month. So like this is the end of the month, and then you have a couple of line pages that you can use for notes or additional to-do lists, tasks, projects, breakdowns, whatever. So I also do enjoy the back of the planner where you have more notes pages here. You do only have about 5 notes pages back here. And here are the iconic academic stickers. I love these stickers. I think they're great. They have things like exam, test, quiz, etc. I believe you used to be able to buy more of them, so hopefully you can. But other than that, I don't see a lot of differences besides the color scheme and the different tabs. I do actually really like the tab colors in this layout in this planner. I think they look really good, and I think they coordinate pretty well with the gray cover. So I am a fan for sure of these tabs. I like this planner overall. I could totally see myself using it. So definitely check it out to see if this layout might be for you. Next up, we have these reusable index cards from Erin Condren. I didn't really know what to expect when I heard that we were getting reusable index cards. They do come in a 24 count, but they appear to be kind of like little laminated index cards. So that's what they appear to be. You have your beautiful color blends, type pastel, sorbet look on that side, and then the other side is white with asterisks at the top, and they say Erin Condren design at the bottom, real small, so it's not in the way. And that's what it looks like. That's pretty much what there is to it. They're the same size as a traditional index card. I did go ahead and do like a quick definition card here just to give you an idea what it looks like. I ended up grabbing the fine tip wet erase markers 3-pack, and that is where I used these to kind of write them out. So I would say on this side, it's really easy to write. And of course, if you have other markers that you prefer, you can use those too. I just, you know, personally like the markers here. I wanted to show how they work. And you can get creative with these. There's plenty of space to get creative. You can do it however you like. That's how I wrote on it. You can play around with it. You can color with it. You can make some squigglies and some lines and diagrams and pictures. Whatever it is you want, you can make it your own and play around with it. I personally think they are nice. And of course, to get this off, you would just have to wet something and wipe it down to get off the actual ink. But I don't think it's super hard to get off. And when I'm wiping it here, it's not coming off. So that's the nice part. So in like a dry erase, the wet erase kind of stays. Next up, we have the brand new dual tip dot markers, which I'm really excited about because personally, I've seen them online several places. I did not buy them because I was afraid I was just buying something to give into the hype and I wanted to try them out. But now that Erin Condren has them, I thought this was the perfect time to try them out. So each marker has a side with a chiseled side. So like for highlighting and things like that, it looks like this. And then the other side has your dot side, and that looks like this, What I really like about these markers is that they do have the color on them. So here you can see it says the dot side on this side, and then it says the chisel side on that side. Then you turn it, it says lilac right there. So that's something I do like about these. And then when you use this side, the amount of pressure you use and the angle you use it at really determines whether you're going to get that bigger dot, medium-sized dot, or smaller dot. And as you can see on this side, that's the chisel side. So just to give you a little bit of a demonstration, take the marker and you press down on it. That's what you get. Okay, that's about the size you get. Now, let's say you want it a little bigger. You could kind of go around to make it a bigger dot. And then let's say you wanted it smaller. You can do that, a little bit bigger than that, press down a little bit harder, a little bit bigger than that, press down a little bit harder than that, right? And so on. And if you wanted a really big one, you could just kind of go around a little bit to make it bigger. Of course, this is gonna take practice, but if you just wanted some quick, easy dots, it's super easy. Or even if you wanted to press a little longer, it is pretty easy to get that desired effect. So my use would probably be along the lines of this. As you can see, it's pretty easy to pick up on, and I like the different colors that came in this pack as well. Just to give you another close-up of what the actual colors look like, this is what they look like. Next up, this was the item I was most excited about with this release. It's the 5-in-1 zipper pouch. Okay, so when you open this zipper pouch up, you have 4 different pouches inside of one big pouch. The way that they stay in is with Velcro. So there's a little piece of Velcro on each side here, and then there's a piece of Velcro on the back. And then you can take each one out. Of course, if you wanted to use this as its own separate area for you to store things, you could, or if you wanted to just leave 2 in and leave the other side open, you could do that as well. So I'm gonna show you what I put in all of these. So this separate item does have a little pull here, right, to make it easy to pull your zipper. So you pull your zipper open, and I have dual tip markers from Erin Condren inside. Then you can close it back up. As you can see, it fits quite a few different markers. There's plenty of space here, and I have quite a few of them in there. And then when you open up this one, I went ahead and put in some of the other markers, the dual tip with the checklist and things like that on them. So put those in. And then I wanted to show that you can also put scissors inside. And then on this side, I went ahead and grabbed a bunch of washi tapes to put in here to kind of demonstrate how many washi tapes can fit. So I think like maybe 2 more can fit. I'm gonna grab those and put them here. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 washi tapes, obviously depending on the size, and they close just fine. And I can close it back up this way. With that being said, I'm like, okay, it's 5-in-1, so what's for number 5? So I grabbed my index cards. Those do fit pretty perfectly. So imagine having everything you need with you on the go at school and putting those index cards in there and they all fitting together. Another item that fit, the sticky note booklet. I think that fit in there pretty good. It was a little bit tight, but I do think it ended up fitting, yes. So as you can see, it's sticking up at the top. It's not a perfect fit, but I'm being practical here with the things you could put inside of here. And that was one of them that I grabbed. I also have like my little Logitech mouse over here. And so, you know, you might be using this for school, college, work, whatever. And it fit pretty perfectly in there. So I'm like, okay, I could put my mouse in here. I have an Apple mouse. If you have the Apple one, right, you can just throw that in there. I'm thinking about like school things that you would use. And so lots of space in this 5-in-1 zipper pouch. This is going to come in another color or design as well. And I'm looking forward to that because honestly, this color was not my favorite, this design, but let me know in the comments if you really like this design. I'd love to know if anyone does. And I'm preferring the floral design that was in the planner. So I'm curious to know if these will also be available in that design. I will talk about it with you all in the comments. It does have a convenient little handle on this side as well. So definitely recommend this. I think it's a pretty solid product. Next up, we have our brand new tablet stand holder. I went ahead and put my Kindle in here because I thought that it was a nice little touch to show you how it works. It also fits a full-size tablet. So if you wanted to put your iPad mini or your iPad or Samsung tablet, whatever you have in here, you could totally do that. And of course, it fits this way as well. Of course, if you're going to put a bigger tablet, it's going to stick out, but I did go ahead and put my Apple tablet in here and it fit just fine, so I'll show you that. So this is how it looks with my iPad on it. As you can see, my iPad is covering the entire stand, but it does fit. I do have a case that I also use sometimes. It fits a little bit. It's not a perfect fit, to be honest, but it will fit. So I definitely recommend going ahead and grabbing this if you want a tablet stand. And of course, it fits this way as well. So there you go. I do also enjoy the fact that this matches the other accessories. So this is like the little storage thing that we have going on here, the acrylic storage, and it coordinates there. And then it also coordinates with this one, the longer storage. So I do love a little coordination, and Erin Condren doesn't disappoint with that. And then as you can see, I have plenty of space for different pens back here, as well as this paper pad. So that's nice. Another thing that fits inside is the Kindle. So you put your tablet in the front and then put your Kindle in the back there. So much space for any type of organization. And then again, like I said, it does match. I want to kind of show you the color on the inside. So it's kind of like a blue color here. And so from the side, this is what it looks like. And then what's also really cool is that it also kind of matches this rotating organizer here as well. So, you know, we got like nice little coordination here, which is what I like to see. So I plan on using this here at my home. I think it'll also be a nice phone stand as well. Next up, we have the lunchbox here. I'm assuming that it's going to come in a couple more colors, so you can add different things. You also have personalization options with these, so you definitely want to check out the full variety. They do have the lunch totes to match backpacks as well. So again, if you want to coordinate or get this as a gift for your favorite student, I think it'll be an excellent gift. And it does open up to be like a little meal tray as well. So when you open it, this is what it looks like. And you can, of course, eat on it flat. Or, you know, if you're at a picnic or at a table, a public table that you don't want to eat on, you could totally open it up. And like I said, it closes pretty easily. So as you can see, I'm just using that Velcro technology there to just fold it right back up. And I'm doing this with one hand, so keep that in mind. But it is easy to pretty much just fold right back into place. And then you can open it at the bottom once you do that part. So not hard to open at all. Also nice if you put this in the freezer to get your bag pre-cold for any cold foods. It's perfect for that as well. So I use it for work all the time. I think it's a decent amount of space for a sack lunch. So definitely check that out. Next up, we have this repositionable wet erase weekly wall calendar, and it has a refillable notepad here on this side. What I love about this is it is repositionable, and you can put it on different surfaces, like flat surfaces that are not bumpy, coated walls, glass, coated wood, metal surfaces for various home appliances like this one. So I have this on my refrigerator, works perfectly. I did go ahead and use a dry erase marker. They were a little older, so this doesn't stick as well. So, you know, you could just go ahead and wipe it off when you're ready for a new week. Just take that right off and it works perfectly for that. So I do actually really like how it did turn out, and I personally do think I'll be leaving this on my refrigerator for my meals for the week, as well as this little to-do list. And then here, can't read it anymore, but I rubbed up against it, but I put concert Friday, I put housewarming Saturday, dinner Sunday. So nice little reminder for me and my family. Let me know in the comments if you think this will be something that you're able to use in your household. I was also able to put this on the door of my office, and I wanted to show it in case you don't have a full kitchen or you don't want to put this in your kitchen, you share space, have roommates, live with parents, whatever that looks like, or even if you wanted to get this for your child, someone in your life that could use this in their house. I think this is great for different activities, so you could put like soccer, ballet, whatever the different activities are on here. So I just wanted to show that this could have a use here as well, and it sticks very well on my door in my office. I did go ahead and put the links in the description below, so if this is something you're interested in, you can definitely check it out there. I have links to the other products as well. Let me know in the comments what your favorite product was. I think my favorite was the acrylic tablet stand. I just think it was very functional and very cute for my desk, and I plan on using it pretty often, so you'll probably see it in my videos. But let me know in the comments what your favorite item was out of all the items, if you'll be snagging any for yourself or your favorite student, and let me know in the comments below what you're looking forward to this summer. I know this is back to school, but let me know in the comments if you have any fun summer plans coming up. I'd love to see that. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next video.